A group of beachy-looking young Germans were chanting some racist shit, Germany for Germans. They just look like, here, where's the video of it? Why would you link me a Yahoo News article? Where's the video of it? They look like exactly the kind of guys you would think, too. I know these... Does this seriously repeat like 20 times? That's great. I know it's all Hitlerite shit. It just looks so lame. Isn't that illegal in Germany? Well, the article we're looking at is German police investigate viral footage of partiers chanting Nazi slogan. So, you know, Germany for the Germans, foreigners out, instead of the lyrics to a hit disco song. Well, one doesn't apparent Nazi slogan. Wait, is that the Nazi? Wait, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Look, I am not one to take the threat of Germans lightly. That's not a Nazi salute. He's just doing the drop the bass thing. He just has his arm up and he's just doing the like the. Unless we caught him like mid-moment, but that's the screenshot they chose to use. Yes, this is the salute. That's not the salute. He's doing the Hitler mustache? I guess he could be. Look at his other hand. I have never in my life seen a Nazi dog whistle by touching their, like, doing that's some fruity shit, man. Okay, look, okay, all right, fine. If you're saying that's the Hitler mustache, whatever, this on its own is literally not the Sieg Heil salute. I don't care what you... That's just literally not. For like 5 different reasons. But yeah, whatever. Maybe he's just bad at being a Nazi, you know? Maybe he's just kind of like a little bit of an idiot. You know? He looks like such a little pastry doughboy. Nazis would never be stupid. Yeah, I just feel like if you were going to do the Sieg Heil, you could like nail it. It doesn't look that difficult. But the Sieg Heil is such an easy, like, gesture to make. You can do it accidentally while trying to wait for a taxi. I feel like that up is pretty embarrassing. Maybe he's trying... Oh, do you think he's trying to do the, like, legally distinct version, right? Because in Germany, you can't do it, right? So it's like, oh, no, we're going to do the, like... Yeah, okay. I really don't think the German censorship of like Nazi symbology has led to much. I mean, like you'd think they'd crack down on the AfD by now. Like just crack down on the AfD, man. They can't even draw swastikas. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. No Nazi has ever managed to draw a swastika since the fall of the Third Reich. You know? They had it down then. It's lost technology to them now. None of them have been able to do it since. I mean, they're kind of cracking down. Sorry, by cracking down, I mean dissolving the entire AfD with mass arrests. Sorry, it's a Nazi party. I don't care. Like, you have to be... Germany made itself out to be the party that is the most legally... not the party, the nation that is the most like legally protective of this, like the most like, yeah, you cannot be a Nazi here country. And yet in spite of this, like the AfD is still around, you know, investigating individual leaders who fuck up and say the quiet part out loud isn't enough, man. Same as we should do the Republicans. Yeah, I've said the same thing about the GOP. Yeah. I don't think it will, Theoris, not if it's done well. I think, honestly, one of the main things that, like, prevents a crackdown is that crackdown would involve a lot of police, and their police are kind of AfD-esque, aren't they? Huh? You know? Like, it's not just, like, in America, a lot of our cops, those who work forces, burn crosses, yeah, but, like, at least on a federal level, there is a decent apparatus for liberal governance. It seems like the federal police in Germany and local police are both pretty... I think the main issue is I don't know how, like, out and out that is. Like, how many of these guys are just passively AfD and how much of them are just, like, you know, stockpiling ammunition in a cabin in the woods waiting for the day or whatever. I don't think that's true. What part of it? I just made a lot of claims. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, here's my radical proposition, okay? We're operating on the assumption that if you join the German police, even if you start out being, like, centrist, the workplace culture probably, like, there are guys being like, hey, you know, kind of crazy how all these brown people are here. Hey, Germany for Germans, right? What I'm saying is, well, my suggestion is, okay, homo-only police departments in Germany, okay? Get all of those club goers in Berlin and, like, southern Germany, all the freaky guys with the leather, like the really gay ones, like the annoying gay ones, and they get to be the police. And my theory is like maybe some of these guys aren't on the up and up, but I think on the whole, fascists aren't going to want to recruit them. And I think that it would probably help. You know, like they could be like the Untouchables. Have you seen the movie The Untouchables? Right, the guys who are so clean that the mob couldn't bribe them, like the guys who aren't corrupt. Remember watching the Batman, and like the first half of that 3 hour movie was Batman going up to Commissioner Gordon and going, another one of your guys is corrupt, and Commissioner Gordon was like, really? And that just happened like 8 times. I think that's the situation we're dealing with here. You know, we need we need the homo police, like the police that are homos, not the police for homos. You'll just create the Ernst Strom police. Well, we can't use trans people because half the trans women are all Hearts of Iron 4 players who go on TTTT and talk about how like they want to be the domestic servile toy of the Fourth Reich. You know, like they'll be spared or whatever. Like you can't trust them. Who's safe? Is it trans men? I think trans men might be the safest. Yeah. All right, trans men police. Is that fine? Are we fine with that? Do we have a solution? This is a squeaky wheel situation. I've arrived at my trans man German police situation. I'm satisfied with it, okay? The first trans person I ever met was a trans man cop, and he sucks. Well, you know, cops, gayfesh. You know how it is. Trans men are actually the leading transphobes here in Germany. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's true. We went to a convention for gay police officers in Berlin. The image of the gay cop has been fetishized to death over the last few decades. Tom of Finland, Village People, George Michael, homo cop is a safe bet that none of the... Oh man, I guess this is already a thing? I don't know, man. Trying to quickly find a Tom of Finland drawing that won't get me demonetized on YouTube, if such a thing is even possible. Like, man, with Tom of Finland, you can't even show male nips, you know? Here, this is the best that I can do, I think. I think I can get away with this. Would you trust this police officer pulling you over? Is this fine? Yes? No? Can I be real? I don't like Tom of Finland that much. And a large part of it is because of the way he draws men. He draws them with tiny butts and hips and legs. I don't get that, you know? I don't know. I feel like that's a red flag to me. He's a chest man, not an ass man. I know, and frankly, to me, you know what that gives to me? This is the gay man equivalent of guys who are like, look at these babes, and then they show you a bunch of like 80s comic cover girls who have no hips and ass or legs, but huge tits. And I think that's a red flag too. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a tit guy, but just like being into huge tits and then like everything else is raked thin. This just speaks to me. This is like an Oedipus thing. Like you just want mommy's milkies again. I don't know if I trust this as a psychosexual dynamic that reflects a healthy adult. You know, it's like a lower Freudian step. I'm not saying the tits are bad. I'm just saying that sometimes people give me the wrong impression, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know how we got here either. Every tit guy I've met is questionable. That was my main issue also with what was the anime of the guy with the pompadour who was doing space adventures and he was a tit guy and he was a sex pest? Who was that guy? What was the name of that anime? Space Dandy, that's right. I don't know if I can trust him for that. Maybe since he's meant to be like a 1950s greaser, maybe him being a tit guy is like realistic in the cultural context from which he was pulled. But I just, I don't know. But it's so good. I don't know. I don't trust a guy who's like this, you know? I don't trust a guy who's like, I like women, and by women he means space Hooters girls. That's bad vibes. And he's a sex pest, so this is like confirmed in text that it's bad vibes. But that is the dandy way. I think the dandy way could be better. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch Space Dandy. I'm just saying, you know. He was an ass man? Okay, I didn't see the whole thing. It gets better sort of at the end of the series. He gets more into the ass? All right. Is One Piece ass man or tits man coded? I'm really sorry, but Oda is 100% a tit man. Like, this is inarguable. It's not even possible to argue against that, you know? One Piece is good in spite of Oda's predilections towards women, you know? Tom of Finland isn't finished, by the way. I don't have any like stake in the game. I figured he was American because all the guys he draws are obviously American. Tits are far better than ass anyway. You've got a pink dot. You're just saying that because you're growing them right now and you're invested in that, you know, in that process. You'll grow out of this, okay? You're having your second adolescence and you're having a juvenile opinion right now as a consequence of it.